is broken hearts, stolen sleep, and taken time. It's hope, faith, and with it, the Devils.
Forwards, nice and low, outlet.
A savage grace. And it's ours, yours. Come hell or high water, it's not for everyone.
Ready?
Just the ones who show.
It's game time.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Solent Devils versus the Milton Keynes Thunder. The first time the Devils have been at home in 13 months. It's not quite the same without anybody here tonight. It's very odd, frankly, to be in an near empty ice rink. But here we are. We're able to bring you a free stream of today's game between the Devils and the Thunder. Of course, there is a GoFundMe page up and running. If you have got a spare fiver to donate it to, please do. 50% of all money raised at the end of the tournament is going to NHS charities. I've got a co-commentator with me tonight in Dan Weller-Evans from the Bayster Bison, on loan for the tournament, basically as an emergency backup, but you're here tonight to help me out.
Yeah, absolutely. It was lovely of Alex to give me a call just to come and help out for this series. A huge thank you to Ashley Tate and John Neville at the Bison for allowing this to happen. It's a chance for you to play with a lot of guys that I've been friends with growing up, playing on the Isle of Wight together, so yeah, it was a no-brainer for me, and hopefully it benefits both sides. But yeah, I was going to say a huge thank you to all the Devils fans for the lovely messages on social media. Sorry I can't meet you all, obviously, before I head back to Basingstoke at the end of this series, but really do appreciate all the messages, and I hope you enjoy the game tonight.
And also here tonight, you were here last week when the victory in Slough 2-0. It was a very good performance in the end, very sort of slow to get going, obviously after a year out for both sides. In the end, a comprehensive 2-0 win, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think we were quite comfortable. Chico had a really good game in net, which is unsurprising, obviously. The guys played the system. We went through it the week in practice. The guys played the system to a T. Everybody bought in. So yeah, you know, we looked comfortable. There were a few times, obviously, Slough had a lot of chance. There were a lot of good guys playing for them in this series. But yeah, I think we deserved the win and we were good for the points.
And obviously, moving on to tonight, it's the second game for us, first game for the Thunder. Last time they played Oxley was nearly a year ago today, actually, in this weekend. How difficult is it after a year out of playing a game, especially in a rink that is like Gosport?
I'm assuming very difficult. I'll let you know. I haven't played one yet, so. But yeah, it looks. You know, this is a very difficult rink to come and play in. I've found that out since I've been down here. You know, it's a big adjustment. Milton Keynes is a huge ice pad. It's very difficult, but the MK boys look like they had their legs going in warm-up. Trying to get them going. Obviously, it's been a long time. There'll be a lot of sore bodies tomorrow morning. So yeah, looking forward to see how it goes.
Well, about the Thunder, let's review the team lineup for the Thunder tonight. Number 4, Samson James. Number 8, Ryan James. Number 11, Henry Kavaka. Number 13, Lewis Blore. Number 16, Harry McGarvey. Number 19, Tom Stevens. Number 22, Reese Wickens. Number 25, Zach Chamberlain. Number 26, Julian Smith. Number 34, Hayden Laverick. Number 35, Graham Laverick. Number 37, Connor Mellett. Number 39, Niall Simpson. Number 43, Bailey Hind-Pitcher. Number 44, Antti Kavaka. Number 45, Hayden Hager. Number 68, Julian Bamlin. Number 70, Sam Dean. Number 73, Gareth O'Flaherty. Number 81, Harrison Good. Number 90, Caden Hughes, and number 93, Sam Prosser. They are the MK Thunder. As we move on now to the home team for this evening, the Solent Devils. We have number 1, Christian Cole, sponsored by the Wishart family. Number 5, Mark Pitts, sponsored by Angus and the Bear. Number 6, Connor Hutchison, sponsored by Jock and Nina Hutchison. Number 8, Alex Cole, sponsored by the Brown family. Number 9, Dan Lackey, sponsored by Jackie. Number 10, Alex Trendle, sponsored by Andrea Dunkley. Number 12, Dan Shire, sponsored by Leon Solent Riffraff. Number 18, Harry Cloutman, sponsored by Mason and Cadence Deer. Number 19, Elliot Lewis, sponsored by KLJCL. Number 21, Jack Peacock, sponsored by Dayton Interiors. Number 23, Drew Campbell, sponsored by ENS. Number 24, Scott Cooper, sponsored by Toby Powell. Number 27, Reese McCormick, sponsored by Christy Brommel. Number 28, Richard Facey, sponsored by Denison Christopher. Number 33, Ralph Sesenis, sponsored by Elite Plates. Number 41, Mason Wild, sponsored by Yvonne. Number 44, Callum Perella Fox, sponsored by Tracy Perella. Number 71, Ben Locke, sponsored by Big Money Mike. Number 73, Alex Murray, sponsored by Designed by Sally. Number 77, Oscar Evans, sponsored by Sean Ryan. Number 83, Steve Osman, sponsored by Lee Murray. Number 98, Mark Duffy, sponsored by The BBs. We are about 5.5 minutes away from face-off tonight. Dan, obviously, again, not playing tonight, but what is the excitement levels, would you say, for especially a first home game in nearly over a year now?
Yeah, the boys have been buzzing in practice this week. The cameras are here as well, which is something they've not done before, so they're very excited. I'm sure the MK boys are the same, although it's an away game for them. But yeah, no, the boys are excited. They're ready to go. That after the win last week as well, that adds a bit more to it. So hopefully looking forward to carrying on the wins and then hopefully winning this thing at the end of it.
Obviously a short tournament. It's over by Easter weekend, I believe. Devils have an extra game again against the MK Thunder in a couple of weeks. Planet Ice Cup, I believe it's called, in 2 weeks' time. There is one other game going on tonight. Starts 5:30. Slough Jets and Haringey Huskies, the other two teams. Obviously, you saw the Jets last week. You know what they got, and you've played with a lot of that roster as well. What did you make of the Jets last weekend?
Yeah, they look good again. It was, it can go either way. No teams have played in a year almost, so it can go either way. The Jets, they've got a lot of solid players. I won't just talk about the Bison boys, but they speak for themselves. They've got a lot of young kids coming through as well. Great goalie in Matt Smittle, Luke Smittle as well, very good little player. So. And a great coach in Lucas. So things look good in Slough, and they'll get going soon for sure.
And obviously, like we said earlier, it's a good weekend, a good win last weekend. This Solent Devils team, obviously, there's a lot of names that are different, a lot of people that you won't recognise that you will have seen tonight, and we'll obviously do our best to introduce you to them as the night goes on, as the game goes on. Obviously, there are the recognisable faces that everyone who's a Devils fan knows, or everyone who's a hockey fan has really seen on the score sheets, in likes of Christian Cole, Richard Facey, player coach Alex Murray. There's a lot of experience in this Devils team, but there's also now a lot of younger faces.
Yeah, there's a lot of younger faces from Basingstoke too. So I spent a lot of time with some of the kids on this team. They train with the Bison as well. So and there are a lot of exciting players. Oscar Evans, Jack Peacock, Elliot Lewis is a player that I'm excited about. He looks like he could go quite far in the game. He's got everything you need. He's got size, he's got speed, good brain, calls for the puck. So yeah, there's a future's bright. Obviously, I've played with guys like Murray and Facey before. And I'm sure he won't mind me saying it. They're not as young as they used to be, so it's good to bring the kids in. It's something that Murray likes to do. I know that, and yeah, the future of this team's in good hands. These guys here.
Can't sum it up any better, really, than that. Our referees tonight are just making their way onto the ice. Our referees are Mr. Blaine Evans and Mr. Andre Corsac. first time every year we can welcome out the Milton Keynes Thunder.
Milton Keynes Thunder. And big welcome to the home team, the Solent Devils.
So as the Thunder are lined up on the blue line, we will introduce you. As match night DJ for tonight, Steve Green will be introducing the two teams from the goal lines.
Tonight, your Milton Keynes players, number 4, Samson James. Number 8, Ryan James. Number 11, Enrico Blacker. Number 13, Lewis Bloor. Number 16, Harry McGarvey. Number 19, Tom Stevens. 22, Reese Wiggins. 25, Zach Chamberlain. 26, Julian Smith. 34, Aidan Laverick. 35, Ryan James Laverick. 37, Colin John Mellett. 39, Neil Simpson. 43, Bailey Hine Pitcher. 44, Anthony Kovaca. 45, Hayden Hager. 68, Julian Bamlin. 70, Samuel Dean. 73, Gareth O'Flaherty. 81, Harrison Good. 90, Hayden Harrington Hughes. 93, Sam Tyler Prosser. Your Solent Devils for this evening. Number 1, Christian Cole, sponsored by the Bishop family. Number 5, Mark Pitts, sponsored by Angus and the Bear. Number 6, Connor Hutchinson, sponsored by Jock and Nina Hutchinson. Number 8, Alex Cole, sponsored by the Brown family. Number 9, Dan Lackey, sponsored by Jackie. Number 10, Alex Kendall, sponsored by Andrea Duncan. Number 12, Dan Shire, sponsored by Leon Solomon Griffith. Number 18, Harry Clapman, sponsored by Mason and Cambridge Deer. Number 19, Elliot Lewis, sponsored by KL JCL. 21, Jack Peacock, sponsored by David Interiors. 23, Drew Campbell, sponsored by ENS. 24, Scott Cooper, sponsored by Tony Powell. 27, Rich McCormick, sponsored by Kirsten Bromhall. 28, Richard Casey, sponsored by Dennis and Christopher. 33, Ralph Sassenis, sponsored by Lee Plates. 41, Mason Wild, sponsored by Ron. 44, Callum Pereira Fox, sponsored by Tracy Morella. 71, Ben Lott, sponsored by Big Money Mike. 73, Alex Murray, sponsored by Design by Sally. 77, Oscar Evans, sponsored by Sean Ryan. 83, Steve Osmond, sponsored by Lee Murray. 98, Mark Duffy, sponsored by the BBs. If I could ask you all now to be upstanding, remove helmets and hats as we play the national anthem.
Formalities are out of the way. It's nearly game time. Devils Thunder. It's the second game for the Devils, the first game for the Thunder in this South One Cup series. Don't forget, do get involved. Leave us all your comments. We will do our best to read them out through the night. Dan, it's game 2. What are you looking forward for this one?
Just looking forward to seeing how the guys get going on home ice. We've had a good week of practice. A lot of names I've not seen from MK before, so looking forward to seeing those guys as well. But ultimately, hopefully another 2 points for us, and we roll into next weekend.
So move on to the next weekend, but first we have this weekend to get through first. Starting goalies for both teams. For the Solent Devils, it is Christian Cole in goal. 32 save shutout last weekend in Slough. For the MK Thunder, looks as though it is number 34, Hayden Laverick, is getting the start for the Thunder tonight, as the teams go through their final pre-match superstitions, if you want to call it that, I suppose, as we get ready for puck drop here for your Saturday night. So the Devils line up, send the first line out with Richard Facey, Mark Pitts, Alex Murray is out. Thunder, Gareth Flaherty, Sam Prosser, Julian Bamlin is on the ice first up. And so we get ready. Andre Corsac's checking with the officials, the goal judges, as he calls them in. Teams are announced. Anthem's been sung. And for the first time in 2021 we can actually say, here we go. As Alex Murray dumps the puck in, first off it is picked up by Thunder and tried to clear. Lackey collects and chips it back in. As Miles Simpson collects the puck and the Thunder collect. Facey with the chip back in. Attempted clearance is blocked by Facey, forced to send us, and it's got it by Laverick, who releases. Thunder tries to clear, Lackey keeps it back in again, and that hits the netting and out of play. As you see, the first line change of the evening for both sides. They'll send out Osman, Trendle and Evans for the second line. Thunder win the face-off. Stuck against the boards. Osman wins the battle out and chipped immediately back in. As the Thunder do eventually clear the zone. Julian Smith, the first puck clearance as it comes out to Good. Locke wins that battle and passes back to Alex Cole, who takes it behind the net. Evans moves it round back to Cole as Trendle tries to clear the zone. No icing on the play there. The Devils maintain puck possession. Samson James there as the puck comes out, carried out big against the balls on Sam Dean there. Shot on goal, saved by Chico. Penalty coming up. And there it goes on the Thunder. Penalty on number 81, Harrison Good. That is 2 minutes for tripping. And that is timed at 1 minute 30. Dan, first 90 seconds, and it's been spent mostly in the Thunder zone.
Yeah, it's a good start from the boys. Obviously, MK looked to get into a bit there. Luckily for us, there was a penalty involved. So let's hope the power play gets working, hopefully get an early goal, and then put the nerves to bed.
As the puck drops, Devils with the puck. Murray finds Mason Wild. Down low, to Richard Face. Pass to Murray, and that goes under the stick and out of the zone. And the Devils will reset. Devils on the power play last year were 21.83%. Whereas the Thunder penalty kill was at 67%. As that puck is blown down dead. For some reason last year in games between the sides, the Devils couldn't score on the Thunder on the power play, only scoring 3 on their 16 tries. Something obviously they will look to be better on tonight. As the second unit comes out, led by Osman, Campbell and Trendle. Osman wins the face-off to Campbell, and the shot is blocked there in front. And the puck falls to Larrick, who covers up. Face-off Cole with the shot, and that is blocked again. Thunder clear the zone. And turnover there at centre ice, but the Devils quickly recover. Cole with the pass to Locke as the Devils look to set up. Osmond with the dump in, and that will be covered up again by Laverick. 59 seconds left on the penalty, 17:29 to go here in the first period. Is dropped and Ralph Senis on the pass back to Murray at the point. Down to Senis, shot scrambled around, kept in there, but it will be cleared by the Thunder, who come on the break. Bamlin tries to snip it in, but Murray with the block, and Pitts will turn and go back the other way. Face tries to get on the end of it, but can't, and that's well moved out by Laverick. The Devils will try again. Murray to Pitts. Back in to the bottom corner there as Simpson clears it around. Wild keeps the puck in. Over to Senis. Senis holding on to finds Facey. Facey up to Wild. Runs to Facey again. And very nearly a pass goes in the net there. Laverick caught unaware. Luckily comes off his skate and away. Senis wheels his way in. Laverick is there, blocked it again. Senis again as the Thunder return to full strength. Good, straight out of the box and up the other end. Manages to get the puck and beat out any potential ice call there may have been. The Devils win the puck out and will try and move away. Kept in there though by the Thunder. Senis tries to clear it up to Facey. No icing as referee Evans washes it off. Smith gets there first and moves it across to his partner. Long dump at the ice, and that one will be icing down in the MK zone. Dan, power play, a couple of chances there, none of them going in, and a particular unlucky one that seemed to miss everybody and nearly even the goalie.
Yeah, it was a good power play for the most part. Some of it was a little bit scrappy, but it's early in the game. The boys will find their feet soon. And then we'll get some 5-on-5 action here and see if the boys can get going here.
As I said, out Thunder win the face-off, and it's back to Samson James at the back, who tries to clear it away. Held in by Callum Perella-Fox. James passes it to Ryan James, who's waiting for an outlet, and it is blocked by Reece McCormick. point held up, but it was cleared by the Thunder, and that will be another icing call. So Thunder not being able to catch a break at the moment, 2 icings in a row. Devils rolling the lines now with the second unit back out. As Osborne wins a face-off, but Thunder will clear. Trendle picks the puck up at centre ice and moves it down into the zone. Julian Smith there, man signed this week from the Chelmsford Chieftains for the tournament, is up there and it is moved clear. Hind pitcher nearly getting on the end of that one. Alex Cole picks it up. Shot in from the Thunder, tried to clear it in, but it goes all the way down to the end. Laverick controls it and keeps it away. As the Thunder try and come out, and that puck, an unlucky bounce there, takes it away from Gareth O'Flaherty as they move, as the Devils move it out, as they could be caught on a line change here as Antti Kavaka dumps the puck in. Murray with the pass to Mark Pitts. Long cross-ice pass to Facey, who's in. Help coming, shots across to Sesenis, and that goes wide. Sesenis doing a lot to hang on, and that is held up under the netminder. Called in. Pitts wins the face off and Sesenis flips it in. Pitts behind the net, comes out, pass across the Lackey, dumps it back to Facey behind the goal. As he tries to chip it out, the Thunder collects, and that will be cleared all the way at the other end. Cole comes out to play it, and the Thunder just about can maintain possession. Dump in from Stevens as Lackey picks the puck up behind the net. Waiting for the play to come to him. And Facey will dump the puck all the way down the other end, and that will be an icing call on the Devils. 13-16 remaining in the first period here. In what has been a fairly end-to-end game. The Thunder trying to break out an awful lot at the moment. Face off to the right of Cole is won by Mark Pitts. He finds Lackey. Sesenis tries to clear it only as far as Samson James, who flips it back into the Devils zone. Murray with a long clear again, and that will be an icing call. In from the Thunder as they clear it out. Sesenis tries to pick it up, but he is pinned up to the boards by Kavaka, and the Thunder will maintain possession. Campbell picks the puck up now as he tries to go in. Shot goes across the front of the net, and Simpson will get there first. Waits. And that is turned over again by the Thunder as Campbell comes out. Simpson picks up, rings it around the boards. And it will come out as Elliot Lewis finds it. Simpson behind pitcher there. Bamlin will chase the puck in, but Wild will get there first. Campbell, the long cross-ice pass to Cooper. Cooper held up against the walls by Stevens. Perella Fox from the point is blocked by by Julian Bamlin. And the puck there has gone out the doors. Dan, it's gotten a bit scrappy in the last couple of minutes. MK obviously their first game back. There's a lot of turnovers in dangerous places at the moment. They need to cut that out.
Yeah, it's scrappy from both sides. It's been the same from the Devils boys. A lot of chips and chases, which not a lot of guys chasing. It's going for icing. MK are putting us under a bit of pressure here as well. So, but yeah, both teams need to get going here. Otherwise, it's going to be a very chippy game.
As we get ready for a face-off just to the left of Cole. Flaherty wins it. And the Devils come away. Flaherty with the puck. Shipped in deep. No icing on the play there. He's picked up behind and the puck squirts underneath Cole and into the middle of centre ice. And the Devils lucky to get away with one there. There was no one on the end of that. But only then Cole keeps the puck in. And that shot's blocked by Smith. And the Thunder will move it out of danger. Flaherty holds it up past Osman. Locke comes in, set the puck away. Penalty coming on the Devils as Laverick heads to the bench. Thunder with the man advantage for now. Cut through the centre ice. Good picks it up. Moves around a man. Chipped in, and now the penalty will be called on the Devils on Alex Trendle. 2 minutes for tripping. That penalty timed at 9 minutes 14. And the first test for the Devils penalty kill for the night, Dan.
Yeah, it's a small rink, so a power play is, there's still lanes that are covered quite easily by 4 guys. But yeah, it was a penalty there. Trendle's gone straight through the back of the guy. I don't think intentionally, but the ref has to call that one.
As the Devils want to face off and clear the zone. There's another turnover there by the Thunder. Doesn't help, pins them in. Puck cleared. O'Flaherty will bring it through. Stevens, will bring it through. Finds O'Flaherty behind the net. Turnover, dumped in and tip in front, and that will go up and out of play in front. The tip there by Bamlin nearly worked. It goes up and over. 34 seconds gone on the power play. Nearly at halfway through the first period, and the score is still Devils 0, Thunder 0. Face off outside the zone. Sam Dean and Mark Pitts ready. Tie up. Campbell will bring the puck away, and Locke hits down the end of the ice. Thunder set to regroup. Smith bringing it forward to Antti Kavaka. Kavaka to Ryan James. Being given time and space there in the corner. Comes out, finds a shot. Good block by Ben Locke. Attempted clearance, and they do get it away. And now Sesenis can break. Sesenis versus Smith, and that one will go wide. And the Thunder will come back the other way. Ryan James again into the zone. Pass off to Dean. Dean with a shot. And that comes off Chico's glove and away. Devils look to clear again. And this time Mark Pitts brings it away. Pitts round his man, but taken there by Stevens. Just enough to knock him off the puck. And the Thunder with 25 seconds left on the power play. Look to attack again, but they turn it over, and the Devils come the other way. Pitts. That's hit by Stevens. Thunder will come the other way. O'Flaherty, round one, Facey blocks it off. Stevens clears it as the Devils return to full strength. Prosser picks the puck up there for the Thunder. Cross-ice pass, finds Gareth O'Flaherty. He gives it to Pitts. Pitts and Facey, 2-on-2 now. Facey in the corner. puck shoots out in front, shot comes out, it's up and over, and it just goes over Laverick and over the net as well. Pitts picks the puck up, brought down to Facey. Pitts held up against the boards. And finally, the puck is brought out. Murray takes a hit but makes the pass. Senis picks it up, beats Smith to the park. And we now get penalties on both teams here. Thunder 26, Julian Smith receives a penalty, and the Devils 33, Ralph Senis also receives a penalty. Time on the clock is 12:13. And we will go 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Face off there as we wait to get the penalties on the clock. Evans calls the sentiment in, and we're away. So 2 minutes of 4-on-4 hockey.
Penalty on the Solent Devils, 33, Ralph Senis, 2 minutes for smashing at 12:13.
So confirmation there, Ralph Senis 2 minutes for slashing, Junior Smith 2 minutes for roughing. The penalties there as the thing became clear. And it looks like another penalty is coming up on the Devils there. And it is indeed. Ben Locke sitting 2 minutes for interference there. I must admit, I didn't see that one.
No, I didn't see that one either, and I think it's strange that Korzak's referee in the corner right in front of him doesn't call anything. And Blaine Evans on the far blue line and calls that. So, but you know, we've seen all this before. So hopefully the boys can get this killed off. But I was going to say when the 4-on-4 chance, hopefully some more pretty hockey, a bit more space on this rink. 5-on-5 is very crammed. But yeah, let's see if the boys can get this killed off.
So a big penalty kill coming 4-on-3 as the Devils clear the zone. Ryan James picks the puck up behind the net. And as Dan says, a lot more space now in a very small gospel rink. Picks it up. And it's chipped away. Lackey will keep it away. Thunder look to enter again. Pitts again does a very good job of turning the puck over. And there's more time to kill off the penalty. James moves the puck forward, and this is Gareth Flaherty on the puck. Met by Dan Lackey, who holds the puck down there, shoots it away to Murray, who will try and clear the zone, but Bamlin does a very good job there of holding him off for a moment. Murray cycles round and looks to bring the puck clear. Gets hammered at the blue line by Harrison, good there. And luckily Dan Lackey is there to clear the zone and any danger. 40 seconds left on the first penalties as Campbell comes in, turns the puck away. Laverick is well out of his net and then shakes Campbell out. The arm is in the air. And it looks like it's Laverick 2 minutes for tripping there. It's a penalty that needed to be done there. Campbell was through.
Yeah, the goalie got caught in two minds a little bit there, and then made out. If he pulled it off, it would have been a great play because it would have taken Drew out the play. But unfortunately for him, not. So yeah, no 3-on-3. So again, even more space. Let's see what happens.
So as Dan says, 3-on-3 for 32 seconds. As we just wait for the penalty to be put on the clock. drop. Cole with the shot, gloved down by Laverick and cleared as Dean brings it forward. Crossing the red line. Dean, Alex Cole there to meet him. Dean cycles back, dumped into the corner as Mason Wild finds it. And that is cleared up to Campbell. He looks and waits. Campbell again, Alex Cole coming down the back door. Shot saved by Laverick. And the Thunder regroup. Harrison Good collects the puck as the first batch of penalties are done, and we are back to 4-on-4 hockey. Hits and brings the puck forward. As the Devils come back to 5 men, as Locke comes back on the ice. A Flatty behind the net. Wow. The Devils now have a minute on the power play. Cleared up to Sesenis. Sesenis dangles around one, flicked hopefully in. Laverick does a good job of covering it up there. And a couple of niggles there at the end of the play, but nothing coming of it. 59 seconds to go on the power play for the Devils. 5:18 remaining in the first period. Don't forget, during the period breaks, we are going to be talking to Damon Owens. If you have any questions for him, or if you'd like any shout-outs, please get them in before the end of the period. Puck drop. Murray finds Sesenis, and that is turned over. Murray just can't keep it in the zone, and the Devils will reset. Lackey brings it in. Sesenis cycles around to Lackey again. The Devils stuck in the corner at the moment. Finds Facey. Back up to Pitts at the blue line. Shot comes in, but that's blocked, and the Thunder will get it away. Thunder change units. The Devils stay with the first unit. Murray over to Sesenis, back across the Pitts. And Thunder once again clear, and this is Good trying to chase the puck down as the Thunder return to full strength. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Sesenis brings the puck out, and that goes to Pitts. Murray with a clearance down. Facey will get there before the icing call. Facey round Kavaka, but Samson James is there to pick him up. And now comes Mellett. Thunder clear the zone. Osman now with the puck. Flipped in towards Facey, who managed to keep it away from Laverick. Tries to bounce it in off the netminder, and Laverick has just kept that out of the net underneath his pads. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first period. Still Solent 0, Milton Keynes 0. As the teams come in again. Face off won by Campbell. Lewis is there. Shot saved by Laverick. Lewis chases in the rebound. As Bailey Hine pitcher picks the puck up and clears away. Cycle it around. Thunder keep it in the zone there. Bamlin. Puck dropped in, and that is blocked off. Corella Fox clears, but again Bamlin keeps it in. Good job there by Bamlin. Shot comes in. Chico save. The Devils will try and clear. Lewis trying to bring it away. The puck getting stuck in the boards there. Fine picture, but Locke clears out the pile and follows the puck in, delivering a hit there. Thunder look to regroup. Pitts with the puck. Pass across, but nobody was there. Sense unable to get it as the Thunder maintain possession and clear. Here comes Gareth and Flaherty with the puck. Flaherty waits for the man, tries to get the puck through, but Murray does a good job tying him up, unable to make the pass. Facey through to Sesenis, but that one is also then battered away. Here come the Thunder again as Flaherty finds it, but Lackey there to clear, and the Devils just take a moment to stop and wait. So that was clear. Almost a great save there by Stevens. Facey maintaining the puck. Ryan James comes out with it. Stevens now behind the net will flip it clear, and that clears the zone. Puck held up against the boards there on the far side. And the Devils somehow come out with it in the end. Facey clips it in. No icing there, everyone looking a bit confused. But the Thunder clear, and now the Devils have the puck. Scrappy as we enter the final minutes of the first period. Final minutes as Osman with the puck finds Trendle. The Thunder come back the other way. It's now turned over again at centre ice. Osman comes in, 3 men to beat, but can't get there. Trendle now with the puck, turned over at centre ice again, and here come the Thunder. Ryan James pushed down by Alex Cole. Antti Kavaka will pick it up. Dump it in. Cole up to Osman, and that's turned over again. Here comes Hein Pitcher for the Thunder. .20 seconds left in the period as the Thunder can't maintain possession in the Devils zone, and that will go down the other end. And the Thunder look like they are just quite happy to run the clock down here to the end of the period as they're... Oh! And the Thunder score right on the buzzer. A dumping by Harrison Good. Falls to Sam Dean. And Sam Dean has scored right as the buzzer has gone off here. The Devils don't like it. And the referees have given it. So the Thunder... Yeah, and the Thunder have scored on the buzzer. That was a bit of a turn up there. That looked like a hopeful dumping by Harrison Good. Sam Dean followed the puck in there and has put it away to end the period. Devils 0, Thunder 1.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it was after the buzzer to me, but you know, you could keep playing. So you know, fair play to them for keep going. The Devils boys stopped. But hopefully that serves as a wake-up call because the Devils guys haven't got going yet. It's been a scrappy game. They need to get their leg going, get into the game, and pull us back hopefully in the second period. But fair play to the MK guys, they kept going. Like I said, it looked after the whistle buzzer to me. But you know, you'll keep playing. So you know, fair play to them for getting that goal.
The official time on that one is now 19:59 for that goal. Scored Sam Dean, assisted Harrison Good, and as I said there, Dan, a scrappy period in the end, especially the last 5 minutes. There's a lot of turnovers at centre ice from both teams. Something which you wouldn't usually associate with both, well, the Devils in particular during the season. Is that just rust coming into it?
Yeah, I think it is rust. You know, the Devils boys are used to playing here. This rink is tiny. You know, it's not a rink you can usually play pretty hockey in. But yeah, you know, probably down to rust. You know, obviously they got a win last week as well. So, you know, they got. You know, sometimes you can have a little bit of a dip after a big win like that. So. But yeah, you know, down to the size of this rink, it's very difficult to play pretty hockey in. And there's been a lot of dumping or chipping, like trying to chip over the top of the D-men. I don't know if that's a play that's normal here. It's not something we've practiced since I've been here. But there's a lot of that, and you know, you just get the feet going, get the pass on the tape, and hopefully the boys can bring it back in the second period.
Well, to say that, we have just entered the period break. We are going to just go off camera for 5 minutes just to change batteries and other things. We'll be back in 5 minutes. If you have any questions to Dan Weller-Evans, we'll be answering them after we come back.
I came back stronger, faster, better than before.
Vamos.
Tennis is always evolving. So are we.
34 minutes gone. Right footed. Lambert curls it.
It may take me 12 rounds, but I'm gonna beat him. I promise you that.
Finish. Cut.
Go through some of the shout outs that you've sent in on Twitter or Facebook. James Badley on Twitter, great to see the Devils back on home ice. Elaine and James in Gosport. Emma Hooton, please can you go shout out to my nieces and nephew watching in Milton Keynes, Matilda, Jemima and Ruben. They'll be shouting loud for MK. If I just flick over 2 seconds, we have Chris Belcher-Baines, shout out to the BBs please, come on you Devils. Andy Gadicki, hey Devils fan here, MK based, go Devils from Slug. Andrew Deere, can we have a shout out to Cadence and Mason please, they're both so excited to watch the Devils get another win today. Let's hope that turns around in the next 2 periods. Robin, John Emery, Annie and Grandad with you Devils, along with Finley and Freya. Ellie Button, can we have a shout out to Buddy, missing Alex and Chico very much, and he can't wait to watch them on the ice again tonight. Craig Wilson, can I get a shout out for my 2 sons sat watching, they wish they were there, Jaden and Tommy Wilson. Shout out to Finley and Freya Curson. Finley can't wait to get back on the ice, and they both miss Grandad so much. So excited for the game. That's from Claire Curson. Leads for our shout out to Doris 86 and Noel 92 on watching their first ever game of ice hockey. Alistair Beale, can you have a shout out for the Beale family please, and Daryl Morvan. Kathy Hall, can I please get a shout out to Owen? The only time he escapes his man cave is for game day. Let's go Devils. And I'll move on to you. Obviously, Dan, I asked for a couple of questions. We got a couple sent in. Obviously, you vetted some of them from people that you know. One on Facebook, I don't know if you saw, Chris Francis. Why aren't you playing in the series?
So I agreed to come here as cover. I'm contracted to Basingstoke, and that's where I'll be going after this series is finished. So I'm here to just to support Chico and Duffy as much as I can, help them out in practice if I can, and I'll cover if there's a case of injury or isolation. But other than that, there's no plans for me to play any games here. But I'm grateful for the opportunity to be here. It's nice to practice. It's something we haven't been doing for a very long time. So that's why I had a lot of messages from Bison fans last week. Why aren't you playing? So hopefully that explains it. But yeah, I'm here to cover injury or isolation only.
Obviously, you're saying the injury and isolation thing, the whole loan deal with the Bison. You said I think it limits you to only being able to play 3 games for the whole tournament if you were to play them. Yeah. So as far as I understand it, I'm limited to 3 games. I'm over the age of a standard 2-way contract now. So I'm limited to just to 3 games as far as I understand it. They need to be saved in case that happens, because if there is an isolation, for example, if we have a double-header weekend of games, then that's 2 of the games gone. So that's what we'll save them in case we need them for those. And obviously, as I said, we hosted a question for you. Obviously, Twitter, Adam Rich, who's your biggest hero?
Well, Adam Rich is a pretty big hero, great guy. Play with him on the Isle of Wight, and I know he was very popular when he was here in Solent as well. Hero, I don't know about a definite hero, but a lot of guys I respect and learn off in the game.
Gary Mitchell, best equipment manager you've worked with. I sense there might be a bit of bias here.
Yeah, I guess I'd have to say, not just because he asked the question, but Gary is incredible. The commitment he puts into the Bison every day of the week. He's at the rink more than the players are. Every kind of 3 minute of his week is at the rink, and he couldn't do enough for us. I have to say Gary, not just because he asked that question, but obviously being in Basingstoke so long, I haven't really worked under many others, but from what I see and what people tell me around other teams as well, Gary is just incredible.
And also the last one we got is from members of the goalie union. Declan Ryan, who's got the Cross Ice Cup? Is it Danny Milton?
I don't know. For a bit of context, the Cross Ice Cup, we used to coach on Nathan Craig's goalie school in Bracknell, and we played coaches versus goalies cross ice, all in our goalie pads, and we played for a trophy with the older kids. I'm pretty sure it was a traffic cone with a cowboy hat on top of it. So I don't know. It might be Milton. It could be Ryan Watt, to be fair. What he would deserve it. He played with a bunch of goalies, no pads on. Probably took a few in the shins as well. So either Milts or Watty, I would think. But I think it's due to go and see Deck soon.
And obviously, just as we have the first of the referees coming back on the house, 3 minutes left in the interval. Obviously, this isn't the first tournament that kicked off. This is, in fact, the last one. The Spring Cup, the Bison didn't take part in it. Obviously, reasons we won't get into or we won't know. Have you watched much of it? What do you make of the tournament as a whole up there?
I've watched little bits. I've got a lot of friends that playing around the league. A lot of my friends are playing in Bracknell, so me and my girlfriend tune into a couple of those games just to kind of watch some hockey again, which is lovely to see. It's been a tough time for players mentally and physically, and as well as the fans as well. So it's been good. It's nice to see it. It's nice to see guys back on the ice again. It's different seeing a lot of players that wouldn't be there otherwise. With the Elite League starting again in April, I guess those guys will all go back and do that. So, but it's been great, and I'm hoping the fans are enjoying it. With the streams, it's not the same as having fans in a building, but it's the best we can do, and hopefully you're all enjoying it.
Obviously, you said it perfectly there. It's not the same without fans in the building. Obviously, we're happy to have brought you these live streams. Our next one is next Saturday night, 5 o'clock, when the Solent Devils take on the Haringey Huskies in our second home game. That is part of a double-header weekend. The next day, the Devils will travel to Haringey, Alexandra Palace. I believe that game is also being streamed on YouTube. As with us tonight, there is a GoFundMe page on Facebook, on Twitter. I believe it's even in the description of this video. If you have any spare change, please feel free to donate it to. It helps us out immensely, and 50% of all the money raised will go to NHS charities at the end of the tournaments. So if you have any more comments, any more shout outs you want to give, we will do our best to read them out at the end of the next period. In the end here, Solent 0, Milton Keynes 1 as we are about to start the second period. Shots on goal at the end of the first period on Christian Cole in the Devils net there was 4, and on Hayden Laverick in the Thunder net there was 9. As the Devils eager to get back on the ice, obviously they won't be happy with conceding a literal last second goal there.
No, to be honest, I don't think Alex will be very happy with the whole period. It was too scrappy. Knowing Alex like I do, he wants the game played a certain way. You know, he drills it into his players, and that's a big reason why the Devils are successful. They all play the system, they all buy in, but that first period wasn't it. Seeing Alex skate out now, he doesn't look too happy, so he's probably been shouting and screaming in the room, but hopefully it gives the guys a bit of a wake-up call, and the guys can get back into it this period.
Obviously, we've said it enough times so far this evening, Gosport Ice Rink, the smallest rink in the league, not usually a happy hunting ground for the Thunder. They've only won 2 of their last 12 games here in Gosport, the last one coming in December of 2016 when they won 6-5, thanks to 2 goals from Jamie Line, a name that is well known amongst British hockey. Jamie Line.
Yeah, 6'9" Jamie Line.
As the teams get ready for the start of the second period here, it's Prosser, Baumlin and O'Flaherty for the Thunder, Sesenis, Pitts and Facey for the Devils as the puck is dropped and we are away for period number 2. As the Devils come with the puck, Pitts beats his man Stevens. The puck cycle around there, Facey moves into the corner. Pitts with the hit, gets the puck back. Comes out to Sesenis, out to Murray. Murray with the shots, and that will hit the glass and up out of play. And the face-off will be inside to the left of Hayden Laverick. Puck, and there's a Devil down in the corner there. That's Steve Osman. Ball battle there with Julian Smith, but they are now both. But Osman now getting up. He's a bit shaken, but he's up and heading to the bench, and will face off again. Just outside the Thunder zone this time. Campbell tries to dump it in, and that goes straight up and over the plexiglass. Face off inside for the Thunder zone to the right of Laverick. Osman wins the face-off against Dean, the goal scorer. Puck in the corner. As they try and get it, finally get it out of the corner, and it is cleared. Cole picks the puck up behind his own goal and comes around. Pass is misplayed and will come back to the Devils. Cole off the boards and away. Anti-Kavaka there to pick the puck up. Lewis follows him in and causes the turnover. Cooper out in front, but no one is there, and the Thunder come back the other way with Hind Pitcher. Lucky there, Cole there to meet him, as Wild picks the puck up and moves it away. Thunder keep it in with Mellet. The Devils do finally clear. Osman brings the puck out. And that is offside on the Devils. Dan, it's a fast start to this period for the Devils.
Yeah, it looks like the guys trying to get back into the game. Obviously an offside there, which wasn't needed, but I think they're just trying a bit too hard to get back into things right now. Stick to what they know best, and they should be fine. But MK are giving them a good game. They haven't played in a year. They're doing really, really well. So let's see what happens in the next 5 minutes. It'll be a key 5 minutes here, I think.
As I said, as the Devils have the puck, as they look to come out in the zone, turn over once again. Crosser around the net, brings it out, and is wiped out by Lewis there. Arm up for Evans, and the penalty is coming on the play. Opponents come Prosser, very slow to go up, and there is blood on the play there. And that is a penalty on Elliot Lewis. 5+ game for a checking to the head. Dan, what do you make of that one?
I originally thought it was to the chest, but obviously blood on the ice obviously tells me otherwise. As far as I know, the rule states if blood's drawn, it's a game or a match penalty. So I guess we can't argue with it, but it's a shame for Elliot, who's doing really well. So let's see how big kill now for the Devils on a rink like this. 5-minute kill. Lanes, like I said earlier, lanes are clogged up by 4 guys. It's not like on a bigger ice pad. So, let's see if the boys can kill us off and then hopefully get back into the game.
You said the next 5 minutes would be key. I don't think this is exactly what you meant with that one, though.
No, I wasn't expecting this to happen. But even more so now. The next, especially 5 minutes exactly a key for this kill. So there'll be a little bit of a delay here, I think, while the blood's cleaned up off the ice. But there's quite a bit of it. So. Like I said, unlucky for Elliot. He was having a good game, skating well, a few good shots in the first period as well. But young kid needs to bounce back from this. It happens in hockey. Obviously not. It had a good intention. He didn't mean to hit a guy to the head, but it happens. So let's see how the boys bounce back from this now.
So as Dan said, there is going to be a slight delay, obviously, while we do clear the blood off the ice. An important bit, because I know obviously there will be people from MK watching. Sam Prosser has gone up. He is back on the bench as far as I can tell at the moment. I haven't seen him move away anywhere else as of yet. So if you're just joining us, we are 2 minutes 17 seconds into the second period. Devils 0, Thunder 1, and the Thunder will now have a 5-minute power play. Elliot Lewis, 5+ game for checking to the head. If you haven't obviously been to hockey before or know the rules, Thunder will have the man advantage for the whole 5 minutes, no matter how many goals they do score, if any. Obviously, the one advantage of a delay like this is essentially it acts as a timeout for the teams. They can talk over what happened in the first 2 minutes, and more importantly, how you go about this next 5.
That's it. You can see here. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but Alex has got the board out, telling the guys what he wants, and that's very much the coach he was. He wants the game played a certain way, and doesn't like to deviate from that too much unless he absolutely has to. So hopefully just a bit of reiteration to the boys here. They can get going properly. Facey will also get involved and help out too. So yeah, let's hope they get back into it now.
It's a very important 5 minutes. I didn't go over it in the first period. Thunder on the power play last year, 12.68% overall on the Devils' penalty kill at 82.19. So we just wait for the Bloods to get cleared off the ice. We will be back underway as soon as we can. If I do get any updates on Sam Prosser for you Thunder fans out there, I will let you know as soon as I can. As I said, he was taken off the ice, a bit groggy, a bit dazed, but he looks okay when he left. I will confirm that for you when I can. After that delay, looks like we are finally ready to get back underway with the game. Devils' 5-minute penalty kill followed the Lewis check to the head penalty. The puck is dropped and the Devils will clear it away. Senis with the puck, poked away well there by Simpson, and the Thunder will look to come clear. And Murray collects behind the net and rings around the boards. Stevens with the puck now for the Thunder. Put across, Wild is there to get it in the corner as the Devils go for a change. Thunder back the other way now with Hein Pitcher. Tries to pin but is blocked, and Lackey will clear again. Devils, lots of quick short changes, keep everyone fresh for this as the Thunder will try and clear away. Thunder with the puck as it's in the Devils zone. Battle in the corner there, Dean with Trendle. As Good comes out with it. Puck comes out to Kavaka, shot blocked. Smith with the shot in, and that will go across the front of the goal. Facey the first man there, and he clears it down the end of the ice. And that one is getting called icing there from the long stretch pass. 1 minute 30 gone on the power play, 3.5 to go, as the Devils de-pairing Murray and Wild, who are out there for the first 90 seconds of that, make their way off. Face off to the left of Maverick. Pressure, a lot of pressure there, but they now slack off to let the Thunder hold the play. Long pass, comes to nothing. Cole picks the puck up and clears it down the other end. Thunder into the zone now. Jones with the puck, shot in, saved by Cole in front, and he will hold on. Face off the left to Cole as the puck is dropped. Simpson with a shot, tipped by Bamlin, and that goes away from net. Stevens cycles it around there. O'Flaherty in the corner. Murray holding off there. Flaherty does well to get out of it, but Murray will get the puck and clear it. Simpson with the bat down. And now Dan Lackey comes the other way with the puck. Lackey holding it off, holds it in the corner. Lackey doing an excellent job there of holding off the puck in the corner, killing some valuable seconds on this 5-minute panel play. And the Thunder do eventually clear, comes off Facey, and Wild is there to chop it back in as that goes out of play. 2 minutes to go on this 5-minute power play, and the Devils have done a good job of killing this one off so far.
Yeah, MK have had a couple of shots, but not too many. So that, yeah, the boys have done really really well here. Another 2 minutes to go, and then they can get going again, get back to what they wanted to do, and hopefully get back into this game.
As Dan says, the Devils have been quite distracted. Lots of turns in the first, and the second, obviously, starting on a 5-minute penalty kill. Sorry, it doesn't help. The puck is dropped, and we are back in the corner. Senis holding it up there as the Thunder can try to clear it away. Puck held in there down in the corner by Pitts. Once again, I do have to apologise for any language you may hear on this broadcast if the mic picks it up. Puck in the corner, Senis there, Kavaka holding him up. Senis doing a good job there of just keeping the puck moving, holding up in the corner and killing time, which is the important thing. As the Thunder finally get the puck clear, Cole moves the puck back in the zone. Smith now on the puck for the Thunder. He brings the puck forward, finds Stevens at centre ice. Clip forward, and that comes off good. Cole will get the puck as we're now under a minute left on the penalty kill. Murray clears the puck around and clears the zone, and the Thunder will collect it and try and come back the other way. Cole to Murray. Long pass finds Dan Lackey open. Lackey with a shot, saved by Laverick. Follow-up rebound, still open there. Lackey doing well to hold the puck up as the Thunder regroup once more. O'Flaherty with the puck. That pass, that is offside. Referee Evans blows early and apologises. 17 seconds left on the power play for the Thunder. 13 minutes left in the period, and the face-off is just outside of the Devils' zone. Bamlin and Pitts move in. Simpson moves it in from behind pitcher. Bamlin will chase it in. Wild gets there first and clears it only as the last man as the penalty expires and the Devils back to full strength. Senis with the puck. Senis comes clear. Pitts to his left. Finds Mark Pitts. And Pitts can't get it under control. Loses out, but the puck's still in the Thunder zone and now cleared. Here come the Devils again. Facey now. Tries to slide it through to Pitts, and that one just goes through everybody again. And the Thunder can regroup. Hind pitcher, down the right wing, shot just across the blue line. Saved by Cole, and he will cover up. Dan, 5-minute power play, it's all successfully killed.
Yeah, that's it. That's, when that happens, you want to kill, get it done, and then go from there. So it's a bit lively as well, first after the kill. A good chance there for Pitsy, but hopefully the boys can kick on now. They get a lot of momentum from that kill as well. So yeah, hopefully they can kick on, get back into this game before the end of the period.
12:04 to go in the second period as the puck is dropped. And the Thunder maintain possession. Good with the pass across. Tries to find James. Dean, the goal scorer, picks it up now. Finds Ryan James. Hopeful shot, takes the deflection. Appeared to bounce off the top of the plexiglass, but play carries on. Smith keeps the puck in there. And now the Devils getting control of it down the ice, and that is not an icing call. Smith gets there first. McCormick follows the puck in there to Dean. That one did just leave the zone. Here's the outlet pass to Hager. Hager with a shot just wide of Cole's left post. Thunder maintain possession as it comes clear. Shot by Kavaka is blocked in front by Alex Cole, who will clear it down the ice. Icing waved off again by Corsacks as Antti Kavaka picks the puck up and tries to clear. Gets stuck with Blore as Campbell moves in, gets taken out of the play there and can't follow the puck in. Puck clear. Shot from the point. Trickles through and it's just missed. It's trickled through Laverick's pads there and just gone wide of the post. The Devils maintaining pressure, but Perella Fox lets it through his skate and out the zone. And the Thunder get another chance. Long dump into the Devil zone. Cole backs it away to Wild, and Perella Fox will pick the puck up. Tries to clear, but the Thunder recover it. Ryan James in there now. Wild gets in the way and flicks it clear. Only as far as Simpson. Shot coming in. Takes a couple of deflections, but it's more probably away from Cole's post. Perella Fox at the outlet. Tries to get there again. And play is blown dead. I must admit, we're both a bit lost there on what that whistle was. Shot from Merritt point, blocked, saved by Laverick, but the puck bounces loose. Thunder tries to clear it, it's kept in. Devils and lots of pressure in these last 3 minutes. This is the penalty kill. Pitts brings the puck forward, tries to get the puck in, gets the rebound again, shoots, saved by Laverick. Facey's there, does a good job, but the Thunder clear. And now a very dangerous pass there by Murray. Puts in trouble. Bamlin picks the puck up. Shot across. Murray with a slide. Goes get in the way and clears it. Icing washed off again as the Thunder collect the puck from behind their own goal. They'll bring the puck forward with Bamlin. Finds Stevens. Cross to Simpson. Hind pitch picks it up. And Murray will clear it, and here come the Devils. Facey, Pitts to Senis. Facey finds Pitts. That puck is taken out, and he's taken out on the play. Pitts ends up in the net. The whistle is blown. And looks nothing on the call, but the last 3 minutes have been very good, very high intensity from the Devils, and one trickling through Laverick's pads, nearly going in there.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of frustration creeping in as well. A lot of Devils go up to the referees. Dan Lackey there, and he's the most laid-back guy you could ever meet. So there's some frustration creeping in. They need to forget about that. It's not good. They can't change what's being called. They just need to focus on what they want to do. And ultimately, I've said it over and over again, but score a goal and get back into this game.
You said it. The Devils win the face-off. Puck coming down low. Osman with the puck to Lock from the point, another shot, and that goes just wide again. Post Laverick, very good saves so far tonight. Trendle with the puck as they managed to get it away. Cole out to play it. Everybody misses it, and Osman is there, thankfully, to pick the puck up and clear. Thunder dump it back in again. With Evans now. Evans tries to go around Strendel, but it's turned over again. And the Thunder will maintain possession. And Cole just gets on the block. Mellick tried to go for the sneaky one, bounced it off Lock. Cole was there to cover up. 8 minutes 13 left in the second period here. Score stays as 1-0 to the Milton Keynes Thunder. Face off to Cole's left, and the Devils get possession with Mason Wild. Wild tries to come clear, it's turned over at centre ice again. Mellick with the shot just outside the blue line, and the Thunder will go again. Wild goes to the clearance. Henry Kavaka there at the block, and now Hutchison chases it in. Hutchison tries to pass out to Campbell, but the Thunder are there to intercept. Campbell with the dump in, and that will go straight out of play, and we'll go back to centre ice. So centre ice face-off now, Bamlin and Pitts once more, and Pitts wins the face-off, and Murray to Sesenis, and we're back in the Thunder zone. Around the back of the net, and Thunder clear with Hind Pitcher. Dan Lackey in a foot race with Bailey Hind Pitcher. Puck comes back. Sesenis coming the other way. Sesenis through both D-men, shoot, and the penalty coming up here this time on Corsacks, and it will be a penalty shot for Ralph Sesenis there. The tripping is the call. I believe that's gone on Hayden Laverick, the netminder. But we will have a penalty shot. So it's a penalty shot, and it is Ralph Sesenis, the left-hander, scored 59 points for the Devils last year, including 29 goals. As Corsac tries to get the players on the benches. Yeah, bit of confusion going around here as we get ready again. Sesenis skating in, picks the puck up, skates left, tries to sell over at the dummy, shoots and scores! Ralph Sesenis on the penalty shots, ties the game up with 7:17 to go, and Dan, as penalty shots go, that was pretty as perfect as it gets.
Yeah, to be fair, I wouldn't expect Ralph to miss that. His hands are brilliant. Very, very talented player, as you can see from his move to the Steel Dogs for the last series. Yeah, he's a guy you would want to take a penalty shot. He scores more often than not.
As you say, Sesenis scoring at the moment seems to go hand in hand, especially against MK. He scored 2 points in the spring series for the Steel Dogs. One of them was a goal against the Lightning. as we just wait to get ready again. 7:17 left on the clock there. Devils 1, Thunder 1 on the back of a Ralph Sesenis penalty shot goal as the puck is dropped. Murray to Facey, and that is dumped in. Sesenis again. It gets absolutely hammered again. The Devils clearing pits, and there's a lot of... This game is getting rather, I want to say, aggressive here. A lot of needless checks, especially behind the play. From both sides, Lackey with a dump in, that comes off the boards, off the roof, and that is a face-off. 6:50 to go in the period. Don't forget, if you are listening and you would like to shout out or to ask Dan Weller Evans a question during the period break, please do get involved on Facebook or Twitter. Both tags are Solent Devils. So we are back underway again, and the Thunder have the puck down their end. Osmond cycles it around. Benlock from the point. Shot comes in. Deflection takes it wide. Cole with the block, tries to block the clearance. Doesn't get there. McCormick with the dump back in. Shot on goal. Padded away by Laverick. Hughes tries to clear it. McCormick takes him out of the play. And the Devils come back again. McCormick now in the corner. Tries to hold up play. Waits for the man. Osmond brings it wide. Is met. Osmond around the front. McCormick shot there. Blocked again. Puck scrambles out front. Osmond saved by Laverick, and the goal comes off. .609 left in the period here, and I must say the period has been all Devils really, apart from the 5-minute power play. As the referees just try and get the goal back in its position. Players ready again. Campbell finds Wild. Wild with a shot, saved by Laverick, drops it but regathers it at the second attempt. And we'll go again. Campbell face off, this time it's shy, puck bounces up in the air. Wild this time, down to Campbell. Campbell backhand, padded away by Laverick. Campbell flick it around the corner. Comes all the way back out to Perella Fox. Dumped in again, off the pads of Laverick and away. Campbell this time, flicks it back into Cooper there on the far side. Bamlin tries to chip it around and finds Gareth O'Flaherty, who clips it around. Held up there along the boards. Puck comes loose and the Thunder move it away to Simpson. Puck cleared. Wild keeps it in. Well played there. Finds Shire. Shire on the backhand. Campbell well saved by Laverick. Rebound again, Campbell. Laverick again with a double save as the puck comes back round. Hind pitcher collects it. And it looks like there is a penalty coming. Penalty on the Devils, number 12, Dan Shire. 2 minutes for roughing, I believe is the call there. 34-43, 5:17 to go. And just as the Devils look to be getting on top of this game, they take another penalty.
Yeah, it's not one I saw, but a roughing penalty in the offensive zone is not what any team needs. So, hopefully guys can kill this off, go into the period break, either even or up, and then we'll go from there.
As a quick shot by Good, it was gloved away by Cole. Thunder keep it in the zone. Cole tries to clear it and gets a lucky bounce and takes it away from the defender all the way down the other end of the ice. Samson James picks it up. Tries to move forward. Facey there gets a stick in the way, but the lucky bounce again comes back to Good. Smith picks the puck up and moves away. And the Devils will regain possession. Cole tries to move the puck out, and Facey's coming out. Laverick out of his net to play the puck. Chips it around and finds Ryan James on the far side. That's blocked by Lackey, and that falls back to James, who moves it away. Murray regains possession there for the Devils in the Thunder zone. Around the back of the net. Murray with a shot, high and wide. Lackey can't keep the puck in, and the Devils will reset. Cole finds Murray again. That's off one of the lights at centre ice and will blow the play dead. 58 seconds left on the penalty kill. 4 minutes 15 to go in the second period here with the score Devils 1, Thunder 1. Face off just outside the Devils zone. And puck is dropped. Bamlin wins the face off and manages to chip it in behind. The Devils try and come clear. The Thunder will maintain possession with O'Flaherty. Flaherty round the back of the net. Comes across, chips in front, hopefully, but it's batted back to him by Wild. As the Thunder will go again. Simpson. Point shot is blocked by Wild again. He gets it stolen from him and there's a shot behind pitcher, goes wide and goes all the way down at the other end of the ice. Simpson collects and rings it around the boards behind pitcher. Pitts and Lackey there both hold off. 20 seconds left on the power play for the Thunder. Flaherty tries to come in, icing waved off. Wild on Flaherty there. Senis will chip it away down the ice. Laverick out to play the puck, flips it up off the boards, and Mark Pitts recovers it. Pitts with a shot, and that's just wide of the post. As the Devils are back to full strength now. Wild picks the puck up on the blue line, dumps it back into the zone. Pitts held up behind the goal, and the Thunder will manage to get it away, hopefully. Comes back in. Murray from the point, shot, save Laverick, bounces up, and it's on top of the goal. 2:59 left in this second period, in what has been a period that has been largely dominated by the Devils.
Yeah, they have. Murray's words in the first period break must have rung true to the boys here. They look good. They're getting going now. Hopefully, they don't leave it too late. There's a few chances here that they have missed that hopefully they don't have to rue at the end of the game.
As the puck is dropped, Pitts, Facey turns around, falls as the Thunder will come the other way. Dumped in by Dean. Murray sends it back the other way. And here come the Devils again. Pitts finds Facey. Sandwich between two. Facey, puck comes out and there's a mass of bodies there. Basically just a meeting of the bodies there, and someone had to come out of it, the loser. Facey falls and the puck is blown dead. As the face-off comes outside the zone, just in front of the Devils bench. And here we go again. Cole finds the red line and tries to dump it in. Samson James picks it up, turns it to Trendle, who was in the right place at the right time there. Trendle weaves his way round one, round the second one, but gets held up. Osman collects. Again, gets held up. Kavaka is in there. Trendle comes the puck, brings the puck out off Osman's skate, and Trendle wins it back. Trendle out, nobody there this time. Campbell finds Alex Cole, and that is tried to shoot out by Thunder. Cole keeps it in, and once again we're held up against the boards. Puck squirts three. The Thunder will clear the zone, and the Devils will look to go again. Cole, Henry Cracker picks it up. Shot! No! It got flicked off the pad. It flicks up off the Thunder player's stick into Laverick's pads. It seemed to squirm through. It looks like it's been stopped on the line somehow between the grouping of Laverick, Samson James, and I believe Bamlin at the back there. And somehow the score stays 1-1.
Yeah, it looked like it was on the line there. You can, as I said earlier, you can sense a bit of frustration, desperation coming into the Devils here. They all charge off the bench for the referee then as well. They've got 20 minutes left or 21 minutes left here. Just take it 5 minutes at a time and see what they end up.
As the Thunder come clear, Pitts brings the puck in again, dumps it into the corner. Senis will be there to pick it up ahead of Simpson. Senis finds Facey, that pass is blocked and Simpson will pick it up. Senis again to Facey behind the net, and that is picked up by Tom Stevens, who clears. Devils coming back the other way again, meeting it centre ice. Pitts picks it up. Lots of stick checking here. Pitts still with it. Senis gets a check there. Final minutes of the second period. And here come the Thunder again on the break this time. And that is an unlucky pass from Bramlin. Doesn't quite meet its target, because that would have been a Thunder breakaway. Senis long pass clear, finds Facey, but that puck gets held up in the skates of Ian Peters. Puck is clear, Wild hits it back in, and that will be offside. The line changes all around. Thunder try to clear it. Facey follows it in. Hind pitch picks it up. Osmond, Wild keeps it in, flicks it off the boards, and that clears the zone again. Wild. Osmond picks it up, sounding with a lot of pressure here. Osmond clears it as well. Campbell with the puck, finds the red lines, weaves around one man, tries to weave around a second, but the puck gets stuck underneath the fallen Dean. As the puck comes clear, Cole will take it behind the net as the clock counts down to double zeros, and that brings an end to the second period tonight. Solent Devils 1, MK Thunder 1. Devils back on the board thanks to a Rouse Senis penalty shot, but Dan, as he said, a lot of frustration in that period, and it needs to stop.
Yeah, you know, take this break now, relax, chill out, you know, go over what they want to do this third period. You know, but you know, the more frustrated people get, you know, the worse it gets, if that makes sense. So, yeah, just use this period now, regroup, have a chat, and go from there.
And I was about to head into just another 5-minute period break for us as we get in. If you'd like to be involved, make sure Facebook and Twitter send in your shout outs and questions to Dan, and we'll be back shortly.
I came back stronger, faster, better than before.
Tennis is always evolving. So are we.
34 minutes gone. Right footed. Lambert curls it.
It may take me 12 rounds, but I'm gonna beat him. I promise you that.
Finished.
Cut. Watching some of their idols. Amy Bennett, can I have a shout out to Amy from the Isle of Wight? Hi, dweeb. Guess that one's aimed at you. Yeah. Shout out to the Stock family watching at home. Question from Rebecca Patton for you, Dan. What's your best memory since starting ice hockey?
Probably, I can't remember how many years ago it was now. 4 years ago, winning the EPL with Basingstoke. First trophy in Basingstoke since, sort of first league title since before I was born. I'm pretty sure it was 1993. So that would be the one for me.
There you go. Troy Fitzpatrick, please can I have a big shout out and happy birthday to Tara Fitzpatrick? Of course you can. As I just flip over onto Facebook. Can Kieran Foster have a shout out please from Callum Farrell? Graham Weller, I wonder if this is a relation. Ask Dan what he thinks of Wales' 48-7 win against Italy.
Yeah, buzzing. Made better as well that England beat France, so a good day all around for me now. Just a Devils win and a Man United win tomorrow too would be nice.
Ashley Green, Dwee, can I get a happy birthday shout out?
That's my girlfriend. Yeah, I guess so. Happy birthday. Make me some food when I get home.
Pete Bradbury, hello from Manchester, enjoying the commentary of the stream, thank you very much. Pete. Nick Dudley, can I get a shout out for Connor, aka Dwee's #1 fan, goalies rule?
Yeah, do you know what? To be fair, Connor probably is, bless him. They've sponsored my jersey down here too, so you know, very, very grateful for all their support. They always support me year in, year out. And yeah, goalies rule, we love that.
Can Jacob Hammond get a shout out? Missing watching it there at the rink. Let's go Devils. I'll just go through it. Shout out to Jim Matthews. Calvin Smith, shout out for Bethan 10 and Josh 9 watching their first ice hockey game. We hope you've enjoyed it. Please do let us know. There's 4.5 minutes to go before the start of period number 3. The game is of course tied 1-1 and down a big 20 minutes to come.
Yeah, huge. This after beating Slough last week, they really need to make this one count. So hopefully they get what they want to do here in this break. Come out flying and put MK under some real pressure this period.
And we can't take anything away from the Thunder here. They've played very well the first 40 minutes. A team that has pressed the Devils really quite high, and from experience here, teams don't quite often do that and do it successfully.
Yeah, I said before the game it's a tough rink to come and play in. So after not playing for a year, I've done really, really well. I've been very, very impressed by Laverick, the goalie. He's been really, really good. It's tough to come and adjust and play here when you play on such a big ice pad normally. So yeah, no, you can't take anything away from them at all. They don't look like a team that hasn't played in a year for sure.
We've got one more from you, as you said. Kieran Annis, former Devil, and you know him from playing your time in the Raiders. New career for you, Dewey, ice hockey commentator.
Yeah, maybe one day. I'd like to think I've got a few more years left in me yet, but yeah, hopefully, maybe one day, we'll see. But yeah, a few more years left in me yet before I think about that.
Let's hope so too. Just an update, there is one more game going on in the South Cup so far this evening. It's currently the Slough Jets 6, Haringey Huskies 0 through 25 minutes there. As referees are coming back on the ice, we are 3 minutes away from face-off for the third and final period here in Gosport. there's a few more shout-outs I can get in just before the period starts. I'll just go and find them. Bethany Jade, please can you give a shout-out to Mark, Nikki, Paige, Simon and Beth for loving the stream so far. Cheryl Rudkin, can you give out a shout-out to Sam Rudkin, who's watching from Canada via live stream whilst at work? He has it in their sports shop. Sam, of course, former Devil, he's played here for a few seasons. I believe that's all of them done now.
I've got a few on mine.
Well, Dan, if you want to go through the ones you've got on your phone, go do it.
Yeah, I got a few. First one, because he's been bugging me all game, Hallam Wilson, Bison player. Loves a shout out, so to him. My godson Oscar Eklund on the Isle of Wight. Haven't seen him in a long time, but hopefully after this we'll get to see you all very soon. Again, Basingstoke Connection, the Redmond clan, they're all tuning in. So hi to you guys. Obviously, hope to see you all back in Basingstoke very, very soon. But yeah, hope you're all enjoying the game and keep the feedback coming in.
Yeah, obviously, any feedback is appreciated. This is the first time we've done this whole thing with streaming, the setup, the cameras, the microphones, everything. We have a very dedicated bunch of volunteers down here in Gosport who've done a fantastic job in the weeks leading up to this game and even last week's game in Slough. As we now have a minute and 30 to go before the start of the third period. Don't forget the Devils are back in action next Saturday. It will be live here on YouTube when they take on the Haringey Huskies. Face-off is 5 o'clock on Saturday before they make the trip up to Alexandra Palace in London. 4:30 face-off to face the Huskies in their home barn. I believe that game is also live on YouTube. Oh, Dan's got one more shout-out. Go, Dan.
One more, sorry, I forgot. Simon Beer and Neil Leary, Buffalo coaches, obviously responsible for a lot of the guys that are playing here. The juniors coming through at Basingstoke, so they're doing a great job. But yeah, sorry Simon, I forgot you then.
And more importantly, as it's just been pointed out to me, I really should give a shout out to all the junior Devils who are watching at home. We're sorry you can't be here. You're usually the mascots when teams come out onto the ice. I'm sure we're all missing it and you're missing it at home too. We hope we'll all be back together sooner rather than later. As the teams come back onto the ice, shots on goal for the second period. On Hayden Laverick in the Thunder net, there was 14. And on Christian Cole in the Devils net, there was 6. I believe that takes shots on goal for the game so far too. On Laverick, 23. And on Cole, 10. We're heading to a big final 20, hopefully. Otherwise, if you do not know if the score is tied after the next 20 minutes, we'll have 5 minutes of overtime before going to potentially a penalty shootout. If you have enjoyed today's stream, please do donate on our GoFundMe page. 50% of all money raised will go to NHS charities at the end of this tournament. We'd like to make the pot as big as possible. We set a target of £500. Obviously, if we go past it, then even better. As we get ready for face-off to start this third period, the Thunder and the Devils tied at 1. Corsacks calls them in, puck is dropped, and away we go. And Alex Murray with the puck. Behind the Devils net. Tries to get the pass out to Lackey. Nothing good. There has been also a change in lines. Lackey was playing D for most of the first 2 periods. He's now on the top line with Pitts and Facey. Senis moved down to the second line by the looks of it, just to even out the balance a bit. As the Devils come up in wild, rings around the boards. Facey will get a tip on it to beat out the icing, but Julian Smith is there to get there ahead of him. As the Thunder clear, Bauman picks it up centre ice, tries to beat his man, and now it's Cole. Takes a shot, paddled away by Cole. And Alex will pick it up and try and get away, and Blaine Evans takes a tumble there. As the Thunder clear the puck out. That comes out of play as Antti Kavaka with the puck dumps it back in as the second line is partially on. Evans now with the puck. Chips it around Kavaka, around the second man. Can't quite get on the end of it there as Julian Smith is there to pick it the puck up. Cole finds Evans again. Shit back down, Smith. You pick it up. Smith does have a bronze medal with GB under-20s from 2006-2007. A few names on that roster if you fans of the Elite League teams would know. The puck gets chipped in by Osman and padded down by Laverick, and a stop in play after a minute and a half. puck is dropped. Campbell to Perella Fox. Tries to chip in, bouncing puck, seems to get through. Laverick there gets enough on it, and it moves away. Devils keep it in with Wild. Cooper gets the puck down. It's held up by Mellett. As the Thunder look to break with Samson James. Ships it clear, and the Devils will go again. Wild finds Cooper. That goes through all the way to the end. James picks the puck up under pressure. Campbell wins it back off him. Out front to nobody there, and the Thunder will regain possession. Sandwich in front, Thunder pick it up with Mellett. Ships it round to Samson James. James, turnover just in front, doesn't quite come off. Sends to the shot, goes in from the tight angle. Sends to the shot, down on the goal line. Seems to hit Laverick on the pads and goes in. Devils take lead 2.5 minutes into the third period.
Yeah, smart goal from Ralphs there. He saw the goalie off his post and threw it on net. Goalie's got to go back to his net, so it can hit him and go in. That's exactly what's happened. Ralph's a very, very good hockey player. Good, really smart player. So, really smart play there. And obviously, hopefully the Devils can kick on now and get a more comfortable lead.
As a netminder, how difficult is it netminding in small rinks?
Horrible, to be honest. I've struggled with it. The first few weeks training here, I really, really struggled. It doesn't matter how often you do it. It's a tough ask. So. I feel for the goalie a bit there, but he's had a great game so far, so I won't think that would knock him too much.
As I said, Hayden Laverick has had a brilliant game, probably the only mistake he has made this evening. So sends to the goal there, time at 22:46 as the Devils come through. Pitts saved by Laverick, again proving the point there that Laverick has had a very good game in net for the Thunder, and they will clear it again. Big hit delivered there by Cloutman on hind pitcher, gives the Devils the puck back. Pitts takes the hit from Julian Smith. And Andrews has been chased down. There's a few people there chasing after him. Penalty is coming. We don't know on who or for what. And it looks like it is going to be on Alex Murray for the retaliation there, by the looks of it. Pitts is up and skating back to the Devils bench as we await the call on the penalty there. As Alex Morris sits 2 minutes for roughing there, penalty timed at 43:18. And we said it in the last period, those kind of getting in their own way by the sheer amount of penalties they're taking.
Yeah, that's it. That looked like a bad hit on Pitts there to me. And again, something you don't like to see. The captain's trying to ask the referee, what he's called or what, talk to the referee and they just skate away. It's not something I like to see. But yeah, no, it looked like a bad hit on Pitts. And the boys reacted. So unfortunately, it's ended in a penalty. And let's go back to the kill. We can hear Murray coaching here from the penalty box. Bless him. So obviously you might hear that for the next 2 minutes. But yeah, let's hope they can kill us off and then carry on where they left off beforehand.
As the Thunder come clear, Dean into the zone. Calder is there to meet him. He's picked up on the boards. That comes clear. Falls to Kavaka here at the point. Shot is well blocked by Ben Locke and moves away. As Dan says, you're more likely to hear Alex the next 2 minutes. That man never stops coaching, he never stops shouting, particularly in the penalty box. As the Devils clear again. Thunder under control here now. Ryan James picks the puck up and crosses over the blue line. Up to Good. Good with a shot. Takes a deflection off Locke and goes behind the net. Harrison Good made his comeback last year. 7.7 games. He made that 8 in 8 after his assist on the first goal tonight. Thunder's first goal scored by Sam Dean, assisted by Harrison Good. And now Ralph Senator 2 goals. Cancelling it out for the Devils. Good round the back of the net. Takes his time. Thunder cycling the puck around. Ryan James. Drop pass to Stevens. Stevens with a shot is blocked by Alex Cole, and Bamlin picks it up behind the net. Bamlin up to Simpson. Can't get it under control, and that is hit away by Locke. 30 seconds to go on the penalty kill for the Devils, as Facey nearly beats the man to the puck there. The Thunder will get out there. Lackey tries his best to keep it in, just holds the man off, and the Thunder regroup. Bamlin brings the puck over the red, blue line, met by Lackey. Held up in the corner, puck comes out and takes a one deflection. Lackey clears it down the ice. The Devils are back to full strength. Another good penalty kill for the Devils tonight. Turnover behind the net. Pitts tries to find Sesenis, but Lackey is there to find it. And comes out of the zone, and Murray will collect. Up to Sesenis. Pitts almost get stuck in each other's way, and they will go all the way back. Reset. Pitts finds Sesenis. Lackey going off. Seems to get held up, but the offside is given. 14-18 to go in the third period. The Devils lead 2-1. Face off to the right of Cole following the offside. This one, Henry Kavaka keeps it in there. Puck move forward from Locke. Oswin. Held up there by Trendle. Puck down to Oswin again. Comes round. Peacock is there. Samson James gets the puck. Almost cleared by Hughes. Kept in there by Peacock. Shot on goal, saved by Laverick. Padded away. McCormick slips trying to get the puck from me. Control the puck. But they do manage to keep it in, but the Thunder turn the puck back over. Samson James up the ice, runs into Ben Locke, and the Devils will get the puck back with Cole. Osman now on it, as Thunder swarming in, shot coming in there from Good, padded away by Cole in the Devils' net. Here comes Thunder again, Harrison Good, another shot, padded away by Cole again. In the cycle of just clearing the puck, Thunder moving back in, taking a quick shot, and coming away with it. Good this time. Moving it into the corner, Cole will try and beat Ryan James to it. Cooper behind the net collects it and has time to bring it forward. Cooper off the end boards, Hutchison will go in and chase. Hutchison again, holds the man up, puck comes out, nobody there as the Devils' deep end changed. Wild and Cooper will force the turnover almost, and comes away. Wild this time does get the turnover. Comes across the blue line. A flatty there to hold him up. Dean comes forward, and the Thunder get the puck away again. Puck behind the Devils' net there now. Wild with the puck. As the Thunder, this very high press that they've had all game, they've kept it going for 47 minutes now. Tonight's game, and it has worked. Stevens with a shot. Cole gets there to block it. Hind pitch is there behind the net. The puck comes loose in front. Wild is there to collect. Campbell clears. Nice Simpson holds up Hutchison, but Campbell with the puck looks for a man as the Devils go for a change again. Sesenis will chip the puck back into Laverick's glove. Laverick lets it go, and the Thunder will go again. Pitts tries to cause the turnover. Stevens, and that time it is turnover. Sesenis. Sesenis gets shot. That goes wide in the net. Big hit from Pitts there. Stevens on the puck, and the Devils recover. Puck up high to Murray. Murray for the point, shot well wide of the net. Cole keeps it in, back down to Facey behind the net. Stevens there to meet. Facey works his way out, works his way to the front, but that goes back behind the net. And Tom Stevens is there. Facey again, another deflection, but it goes away. Sesenis back to Murray. Shot for the point, down low. Facey, nothing. Comes away in. Murray keeps it in. Facey behind the goal now. Tries to play the puck out in front. That's nobody there. Hager picks the puck up, holds and passes the puck away out of the Thunder zone, and they now break with Hind Pitcher. Hind Pitcher taken down there. Murray coming clear. Long ice pass. Finds Sesenis. The puck bounces over the stick of Kavaka. Sesenis waits, fans on the pass a little, and the Thunder can come the other way again. Alex Cole picks the puck up, and Lackey moving forward. Off the open door, the referees blow that play dead. We'll go to centre ice. 10:52 to go here, and this game is really amping up.
Yeah, both teams obviously want to try. Devils want to get a bigger lead, more comfortable, and the MK Thunder want to get back into the game. So it's going to be an interesting 10 minutes or so here. See what happens, but they just need to calm down and stick to what they want to do, and they should be okay here.
As we wait for the face-off at centre ice. Puck drops and Locke with the puck. Tries to do it, that takes a deflection. Evans picks the puck up. Dean gets there in front of him. Puck's stuck in the corner there now, and that will get blown dead. Face-off will go just outside the Thunder zone. 10:39 left on the game clock. The Devils lead 2-1 still, thanks to a Ralph Sesenis goal near the start of this period. Osman, McCormick, Evans for the Devils. James, Dean and Good for the Thunder are the forward lines. Puck held up against the boards, and it is cleared by the Thunder. Cole is there. Osman picks it up. That pass goes through to Oscar Evans. Evans comes through, shot, saved by Laverick. And you said it earlier, Hayden Laverick, apart from that one mistake, has had a very good night for the Thunder.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. There's a nice save there on Oscar. I wouldn't bet against him scoring from there. So, he's been brilliant in it. It's not a goalie I've seen before, but very, very impressed with what I've seen today.
Face off to the left. Campbell wins it, but he gets held up. Puck squirts behind the Thunder net. Hind pitcher with it. Flips it off the boards. Bramlin clears. And Flaherty. Perella Fox tries to check. Misses. But does enough to just knock him off the puck enough for Wild to pick it up. Long ice dump. That will not be icing as Laverick collects it and plays it. Puck comes around. Shire collects. Stuck in the corner now. As we're now under 10 minutes to go in this one. The Thunder will clear it away. Perella Fox. Cross the ice. Simpson will get there. With Scott Cooper. Wild keeps the puck in. Full short. Another save from Laverick off the shot by Shire. And Thunder will move away with Simpson first. Long shot from halfway, really, padded away by Cole. The Thunder get it again. Another shot blocked. Hind pitcher doesn't get there. Sesenis flicks it forward, and that is blocked. Facey will go with the dump it into the corner, just to get the puck down in the Thunder zone. Thompson James, and a penalty coming this time on the Thunder. And more that you don't really need to see. The penalty's been called, and a couple of little late hits there. Wasn't really needed. The penalty is called. The arm's up in the air. You don't need it. So penalty is on the Thunder, number 43, Bailey Hind pitcher. We'll wait what the call is. Dan, you've got the penalty. This isn't necessary, really, is it?
No, it's not. Ralph's a passionate guy, though. It is a part of his game. But again, at a young age, well, it happens. But it's part of the game. You've got the penalty, and it looks like he's about to even it up by the looks of things. Murray's going to come and have a word, tell him to calm down now. But it's exactly what MK Thunder want. They get a penalty. 9 minutes to go in their own, a penalty in their own zone. And now they're going to play 4-on-4. So it's exactly what they want.
We'll await the call, but it is now 4-on-4, so 2 minutes for Bailey Hind pitcher. We'll await the call there, and 2 minutes for Ralph Sesenis. I'm going to assume it's roughing there. Penalties at 51 minutes exactly. There is 9 minutes left in the game. We will go 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Well, there we go. We just heard it from referee Corsacks there. Bailey Hine Pitcher has received a 2+10. We'll tell you what that's for in a minute, but that essentially is the end of his game. It's a big call. He's a young kid. Hine Pitcher moving from the Bracknell Hornets last year. He had originally signed for the Okanagan Hockey Academy. So we'll just wait for this to sort out. We'll wait the announcement and we'll let you know what is happening with those penalties. It is 5-on-4 for the Thunder. So we don't really know what's going on there. We know it's a 2+10, and as you said, the retaliation wasn't really needed.
I think Ralph's got a 2+2 here. So as I mentioned earlier, you know, it starts with a 2-minute penalty to MK, Devils power play, and now actually the Devils are worse off. So even though the MK guys got 2+10, they're now on a kill for 2 minutes. So Ralph's picked up a 2+2 by the looks of it, and Devils will be killing for 2 minutes.
Well, I'll let you know once it's announced as the puck is dropped. Dean forced to good with the shot. Off Cole's glove, off the plexi and out of play. So another power play for the Thunder. They line up with Ryan James, Sam Dean, Antti Kavaka, Julian Smith, big point man at the point there. And Harrison Good, shot by Kavaka, takes a deflection, comes up and over, goal comes off, and we have another one.
Solent Devils, number 33, Ralph Sesenis, receives 2 minutes slashing, plus 2 minutes roughing.
So there goes Sesenis, 2 for slashing and 2 for roughing.
Bailey Hine Pitcher receives 2+10 for ball.
And Bailey Hine Pitcher, 2+10 for boarding, and a penalty on the Thunder coming up here. Number 70, Sam Dean, looks like it's 2 minutes for interference. And we've gone from a power play to 4-on-4 hockey again.
Yeah, I must have missed that, to be honest. I don't know if that was a penalty there or not, but I must have missed it. But yeah, you know, good for the Devils. Lucky escape there, really.
So we go again, 4-on-4 for 1:50.
No, he got 2+2. No, he's got 2+2. He got it 4. 70.
Puck is dropped and it comes away. Wild with the puck here for the Devils. Murray, Wild there. And here we go then, 4-on-4 hockey for the next 1:40. Facey with the puck. Tries to drop the pass to Wild. Thunder play gets in the way, but Wild picks the puck up anyway. Wild across to Facey. Facey finds Campbell. Campbell, great save by Laverick. Spreads the legs and gets there on his back. Puck goes back to Cole. Another great save by Laverick. And I mean, you're going to get a round of applause there, Dan. As far as saves go to keep your team in it, that's a big one.
Yeah, that's huge. Pad stack as well. I love that little pad stack. The boys, if Alex Metham's watching in Basingstoke, he'd be all over that. So, yeah, huge saves, and that's what they need to do. That's what they've been doing all night.
And you go, the Devils with the puck. Shot comes in from Cole. Another save from Laverick. 8:01 left on the clock here. 4-on-4 for the next 1:01. As the puck is dropped. Thunder win it. And they'll come clear with Tom Stevens. Stevens forced off by Lackey. Locke gets it and Bamlin there to clean up. Bamlin coming across the blue line. Shot padded away by Cole. No one there on the rebound just yet. Flip back in. And the Devils will get there first with Dan Lackey. Lackey behind the net. Changes mind, goes back the other way. 30 seconds of this 4-on-4 left. As Lackey finds Cole. Over to Locke, lets it go through. flipped up. Osman manages to keep it in the zone. Steve Osman, back behind the net. Back up to Cole. Finds Lackey. Lackey with a shot. Lifts off the backboard and away. Lock to Osman. In the corner. Finds Lock. Lock from the point. Shot. Takes a deflection off Simpson and goes away. Cole picks it up. Moves back in. The Devils return to 5 briefly. Facey with the puck down there low. As the Thunder now also return to full strength. Osman with the puck. Facey out in front. That one goes wide. The Thunder will clear. Facey finds Osman. Pitts. Pitts will go for the corner, but it's there, picked up there. Bit of a deflection. Falls to Facey. Facey round the back of the net. Tries to flick it in. He gets it in! And the Devils extend the lead. The third goal of the night. Richard Facey with the goal. 6:25 left in the game.
Yeah, again, another smart play by Facey. He's been doing it at this level for best part of 10 years. He's a standout player, no matter whether he was here or when he was playing on the island beforehand. So smart, quick hands, and in a rink so small, the goalie it's hard to find the puck and it's hard to get set quickly. So really smart play by Facey there for a 3-1 lead for the Devils.
So the Devils lead 3-1, 6 minutes to go. Can the Thunder find their way back into this? They've looked good, especially pressing the Devils as they win the face-off. Shot coming from near centre ice again. Cole will pat it away. Shire clears it down the end of the ice. Laverick plays it, and Samson James will pick it up. Finds Ryan James. There you go. Third goal officially scored. Richard Facey assisted Stephen Osman. And we have another penalty coming here. And this time, again, it's on the Devils. But this time, Reese McCormick sitting 2 minutes for cross-checking. That's at 54:03. Again, we said it so many times now, it's another penalty kill the Devils have to take.
Yeah, it's a tough one there. You know, you're trying to get the puck, but if a guy's got his back to you and you go through him, he's going to go down. It's going to be called every single time. So just a bit of game smarts here from the Devils, but so far the penalty kill's been good, and hopefully they can carry on now.
As we said, that shot from Stevens, saved by Cole. Rebound comes back down to the Thunder, and Locke will clear it down the end of the ice. And the Thunder will try again. This time Simpson picks the puck up, finds O'Flaherty. Lackey picks the puck up, flicks it off Campbell, and that goes back into the corner. Thunder looking for something. Dean across the blue line, managed to fight his way through 2 Devils players, still holding the puck up, but Locke is there to clear him out in the end. Cole will clear it down the end of the ice. Laverick has to come out to play it. Pitts is there. Pitts with the poke check, nearly gets there. Important check there by the Thunder D-man to make sure Pitts didn't have an empty net to tap it into. And again, Facey beats his man into the crease. Smith is there to hold him up. So Thunder trying desperately to move the puck out. Long stretch pass down to Hager. Murray picks the puck up, first man there, finds Lackey. That goes through skates and out of the zone, more importantly. Thunder have to reset again. Puck in again. Murray picks it up. Long stretch pass to Facey over the blue line. He's looking to kill some time off, the rest of this penalty off. Smith is there, along with Ryan James. They hold him up and the whistle blows. 20 seconds to face off outside the Thunder zone here. Campbell wins a face-off, beats his man and maintains control of the puck. Bauman is there though and takes it off him. Devils keep it in the zone, and this time it's clear. Less than 10 seconds to go on the power play for the Thunder. Simpson with the puck. That gets cleared down the ice. Locke has to play it with O'Flaherty following him in. As the Devils return to full strength. Puck deep in the Devils zone. They try and clear it. Stevens with the puck now. Bamlin finds Bamlin. Puck goes around the boards. Cole will collect it. Devils take a second. That looks like it's a high stick, and it is given so. And the face-off will be inside the Thunder zone. 3.5 minutes to go here. The Devils 3-1. What do the Thunder do to get back into this?
They haven't played badly. It's to make a few more chances. Chico's had quite a quiet night from what you normally see in a Gosport ice rink. So I think we're going to see the game open up now for the last 3.5 minutes. The MK have to score. Devils have to hold on, not hold on, but they have to just keep doing what they're doing defensively. But I think we're going to see a few more chances for both sides here now.
As we have down in the Thunder zone, Dean with the puck behind the net. Comes out, long pass down the other end of the ice. No icing on the play. Wild has to play the puck. He's met by 2 Thunder players. Dean and Good are around there. They try and get the puck out of the ball battle. Our whistle goes again. Face off just outside the Devils zone. 3:06 left on the clock. Mellett, McGarvey and Blore for the Thunder. Peacock, Evans and Osman for the Devils. And the Devils come away with it. Puck dumped in. Peacock is the first man there. Held up there by a couple of Thunder players, and they will try and clear it. McGarvey with the clearance. Lackey with the shot. Takes the deflection way out of bounds. That goes over and out of play. And after a bit of discussion between the referees, we're going outside the zone for the face-off here. Osman wins it. Lackey dumps the puck back in the net. Antti Kavaka there to play the puck. Finds Blore. Cloutman chips the puck back into the net. Smith comes in on Evans. Osman holding the puck up there. Now, Blore brings it away to the Thunder. Off the boards, down into the Devils' end. And Lackey is there to collect. A bit of a mix-up there. Cloutman went there with the puck, chips it forward. Thunder maintain possession. Just getting over the red line there was the Thunder D-man, flips it in. As the Devils try to clear. A few turnovers now. Peacock with the puck, finds Cole, Cloutman, sorry. Just in, and we're now in the final 2 minutes of the third period. Final 2 minutes. Puck held up in the corner. Puck finally comes clear. Flaherty rings it around the boards to James. Clears the zone, and it's Bamlin on the break. Bamlin locked, beats his man, has to jump over him, loses the control of the puck, but regains it. 1 minute 20 left in the game here. Thunder holding the puck down in the zone. We've got one eye on the netminer to see if he goes, but at the moment the Devils have the puck back. McCormick picks it up, flicks it back in. The Flaherty is there, the Thunder recover it. Puck comes out, Henry Kavaka with the puck, flipped in, Cole covers it, and that will be a face-off. 1:01 left on the clock here with the score still Devils 3, Thunder 1. Face-off to the right of Cole. Dean, Good, Hughes on the ice for the Thunder. Dean tries to face off. Wild clears it down the ice. Laverick has to play it. James comes to collect. Cooper is down there and tries to flip the puck out to Shire. Nothing doing. Campbell wins it again. That's off the net. That's taken a deflection. 45 seconds left on the clock. The face-off will be inside, just outside the Thunder zone actually there. Face-off won by the Thunder. Dumped in. Smith picks the puck up. Comes clear. Perella Fox stuck it in the pads. Hagel follow the puck in. Wide or clear. Mellett with a shot. That is blocked by Perella Fox. And here come the Devils again. Stopped by Kavaka. Osman with the block. And that will be given as an offside. And we're offside given there on the Devils. As there's a bit of chirping going on between the benches on the far side of us here. 19 seconds to go. The Devils lead 3-1. And it looks like we are getting a fight here. Rouse Senis and Julian Smith. Not what you really want to see 20 seconds from the end, but here we go anyway. Well, make of that what you will. 20 seconds from the end of the game. I think there's only one word I can best describe that, and that is pointless.
Yeah, I think it all stems. The Devils are upset that they sent Julian Smith on after the face-off. They lined up with 4 guys on the ice, and then send Smith on the bench to try and catch Devils off guard. So I think that's the start of the thing between the benches. And like I said earlier, Ralphs is a guy that will get involved in that part of the game. I guess, you know, it's not a bad trade-off with Smith being a top defenseman for the Thunder, but, you know, 19 seconds left in the game. I'm not sure what the rules are on fighting now in COVID, but part of me thinks it might not be the end of it here. I think there might be a little bit more going on, but we'll see what happens in 20 seconds.
I believe, unless the referees say otherwise, that it's 2 + 2 + 10 for fighting for this series. Obviously, with COVID, the idea is they don't want people punching each other in the face for half a minute like they just were. So we'll wait and see if there is any more to come from that. There is obviously every chance that there could be supplementary on top of that. But even 19 seconds to go, you don't really need that. Especially if it is a case of supplementary stuff happens, you then lose a player like Smith, or in MK's case, lose a player like Smith for the next game or 2.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's happening again now. You can see, you know, I don't think this will be the last we see of it. You can hear Chico in the net saying, you know, there's no point. But if the Devils can hold on to win here, which I think they will now with 20 seconds to go, that, you know, they're in a good position in this tournament, and they don't, you know, the bigger picture is that, you know, they need to calm down and just take it. You know, they've won the game, unless a miracle happens in 20 seconds. No need for it.
Well, we know there's another 2-minute penalty there on Senis with 19 seconds to go. 5-on-4, it's another power play for the Thunder. Laverick stays in the net. And there's still yet more talking between the benches on the far side here. The puck is dropped. Cole covers it up, and we'll have another face-off. And that is timeout for the Solent Devils. 30-second timeout for the Devils. Now seems a good time as any to remind you that next week we are back at home the Saturday night against the Haringey Huskies, 5 o'clock face-off. We are then in Haringey on the Sunday 4:30 face-off. Both games streamed on YouTube. Solent Devils page for our home game, Haringey Huskies YouTube page for Sunday. Please do get involved. Both teams running GoFundMes, or I believe Haringey have a PayPal set up for it, that if you'd like to donate any money, please do. It's actively encouraged, particularly on ours. 50% of all the money raised at the end of the tournament will go to NHS charities. We've set a target of £500. Obviously, if it goes more, then we will just keep donating it to the NHS. 15.1 left on the clock here for our first home game of this series. And there we go, so the penalties confirm they're 2 minutes for roughing for Sesenis, and then both Sesenis and Smith receive match penalties for roughing. And that is the end of the game, and we have more handbags in the corner there. The buzzer is gone, the game is over, the Devils are the winners in town tonight. The score, Solent Devils 3, the Milton Keynes Thunder 1. We hope the last 30 seconds hopefully haven't ruined your night for you, or ruined your evening, or enjoyment of this game. For 59 minutes of that was a very good hockey game.
Yeah, it started off slowly, a bit chippy, but once the teams got going again, but again, we're seeing more of it here, and by the sounds of it, that penalty, they have lost Rouse for the next game, so, and if they get supplementary afterwards, it could be longer, so, you know, with 20 seconds to go, it's not something you want to see, but, you know, it's done now, the game's done, and then the Devils roll on to next weekend.
Devils a second win on the bounce now. Not the prettiest win, we could say that for now for the second game in a row, but they've ground out another result.
Yeah, you know, that's what teams have to do sometimes. You want to win a trophy, like in this, even if it's this cup here, is that, you know, you need to find a way to win. And after finding a way to win in Slough yesterday, which they were good for the points, this game could have gone either way for the most part. But you know, the Devils did well. Obviously, 2 goals for Ralphs, and facing another smart finish as well. But very impressed with the Thunder, considering they haven't played in a year. You know, they did well. And they baited the Devils into what they wanted. Like they wanted to frustrate the Devils, and it's worked. You can see it even now at the end of the game. There's a lot of chatting going on from blue line to blue line. So, you know, they had a game plan, they stuck to it, and you know they could have got the points tonight. But I think the Devils, they just edged it on class in the end.
Well, you said it yourself. The Thunder, a year out of the game, they played very well tonight. A very good high pressing game. Hayden Maverick in goal, particularly impressive. You also got to look at the first line of Sam Dean, Gillian Bamlin, Gareth Flatty, who has the EPL experience. Both very good.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, the goalie for me was my man of the match for the game. But yeah, that first time was brilliant. Flatsy, you know, he's been there and done it in British hockey from the elite league all the way down to this level here. Very, very good player. But yeah, you know, so they all played well. Considering they haven't played in a year, you know, it was a closer game than I expected it to be going into it. But yeah, all good.
And as if you didn't hear there, man of the match first off for the Thunder was number 13, Lewis Bloor, and man of the match for the Solent Devils, number 5, Mark Pitts. I do believe Alex Murray will be coming over to do an interview at the end of this. So just bear with us for 2 minutes while we go through the usual post-game celebrations as we fire up country roads here. Hope you've all enjoyed this at home, and it looks like Alex is going to join us, hopefully. If not, we will do the usual, record the video and show you at the end, and Alex is going to join us for a quick chat at the end of this game, if you want. And it says, Alex, 3-1 first off, just good to get the points on the board.
Yeah, look, it was a funny game, you know, and we didn't really deserve to be 1-0 down, but you know, who knows if that was a goal or not, but yeah, look, a win that we deserved.
MK, for a team that hasn't played a year, the first game back, they played a very high pressing game. Did that catch you somewhat by surprise for the start?
No, MK are a strong, fast team, and they did great tonight, and yeah, I think we were a bit too overconfident after last week, and didn't really put the puck in the net when we had a chance. The goalie played well, and so just glad we got the 2 points, really.
And also another ground-out win ahead of next weekend. First double-header, Haringey, home and away. How difficult is it for the boys to play 2 games in a weekend again after such a long layoff?
We'll be ready. We've got a big squad, and some of the guys played well tonight that haven't got many minutes, so we'll be ready for the double-header. And Haringey look like they're more of a sort of team with a lot of guys from other clubs, so they're going to be a tough team to play against. So. Yeah, we'll be ready regardless.
Alex, thanks very much. We'll let you go to do your post-match talk. We hope you've enjoyed tonight. Dan, final thoughts. 3-1, a scrappy game in the end, a very fun night at least here in Gosport.
Yeah, it was good to watch. Obviously, hopefully the Devils fans all enjoyed it, and all the fans as well from around the country that tuned in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with us. Obviously, our first stream. We'll be back again next week to do it all over again. But yeah, scrappy game to start off with, and then again towards the end. But hey, the teams fight. If you want to win something, you have to find a way to win, and the Devils did that tonight. So let's get a good week of practice behind us next week, and then we'll roll on to next weekend against Haringey.
And as Dan says, we're back next week against the Haringey Huskies, first at home, then away on the Sunday. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream, and we'll see you very soon.
Yes, crushed it, boys. Crushed it. There we go. Crushed it. Crushed it. Smashed it, mate.